Something different for me this week. Jump straight on the podcast. Help my friend out as a co-host on the Winners of Sheffield podcast. First off, we filmed Alex from Play Paddle, and then Joe from Club de Paddle. Look at that, we're here now, just prepping up. But we've got hair and makeup after.
Where's yours?
Well, yeah. So we're here, Club de Paddle. Not playing this time though, but we're doing something different. Interviewing. Yeah, something different. Yeah. Looking forward to this. It's Monday morning, people! It's Monday, and we are having a good day. So, hope you can see me. If not, we are picking up the job that we did on Friday. Pick up in Hull, about 5 minutes off. Pick up, off to Retford. Happy days, happy days. So I'm going to do this job, and I've got a new client tomorrow. I've got a new client meeting tomorrow, which I'm excited for. That's in the construction industry. And the AI workshop last week. Wow. Wow. I think that was probably 0.0001% of the world of AI. But how powerful that was, right? Really, really good. So yeah, let's get this picked up. Let's get it dropped off in Retford. And we'll have balls in. Let's get it done. So we have a slight problem. We've been put on 2 separate pallets, and my van only takes 1.5. We have to get this organised. Might have to handle all these on, but we'll see. Anyway, let's get this done. We'll always get it done, that's what we do. So this was most of my week being on the road. I stayed local, so this was Retford to Hull, and then I did Retford to Hull most of the week. But yeah, didn't really film it because who wants to keep seeing that all the time? But yeah, it was a great week again. Fantastic. Good to get on the road for the customer. Really enjoyed it. I don't know if anyone knows as well, this was freezing. So this is where the weather turned. Fucking massive. Absolutely massive. Oh, absolutely massive. Handball on. 2 different people worked on them. Right, let's head down. Let's head off. Get this done. Something that I couldn't quite capture most footage for was a networking trip. Chesterfield's Van Dijk's, where we first heard from David Jennings, who created the Systemology. He's now created the System Champion. I'm all about systems and processes. I love it. So this was fantastic for me to hear, fantastic for me to learn how they process it, how they create systems. And yeah, and then we heard from the fantastic Layla from CNS and Folk the Waffle. Absolutely fantastic to hear the insights. Great persons to listen to. And I asked a few questions about the live streaming, so it was good. Yeah, great to learn. So what I thought I'd do is I'd give a little bit of an update on how the fulfillment centre is going, because it's took shape. As you can see, I've not really posted much. Sorry, we're just sorting through a lot of stuff. We're selling a lot of the kids' stuff. I'll leave that. I'll come back to that. As you can see, let me move the whiteboard of wisdom. So, as you can see, we've got the packaging there. We've got the weighing scales for the postage. We've got the bungee cords. So we've got a ton of bungee cords. We've got the various bungee cords that we've got there. Packaging that we was trialling. So we was trialling so much packaging. The packaging that's really kicked off is these black ones and these ones. But we've got the larger ones for them as well. They're brilliant. These ones are brilliant for t-shirts. They are fantastic. They're staying. We sold just over half of the orders are them. Our biggest seller by an absolute country mile is them, 2 ton. I sold over 40 of them and 20 of them. And these ones are more in bulk orders. So these I'm gonna put to a wholesaler. They're not really a sellable item for me, and they're really hard to send. And what I'm going to do is do the fulfillment of these ones, but in pre-orders. So I get a really good deal on these at the minute. So I think it's a good deal. Anyway, so if people want to order them, you can pre-order them, and then I can then send it off as a pre-order. When I collect my products, I can send it off as a pre-order, because one of the big lessons that I learned doing this is don't have too many SKUs, but have enough SKUs so that you can be active on social and selling. So what that means, I had the white t-shirts and I had the black t-shirts. Now, when someone buys a t-shirt, they're not going to buy another t-shirt. Why would they buy that?
But if you had a t-shirt and a jumper, I can sell both to one person. So it means that it gives wider scope to sell to less people, but then also builds the brand, and also that little bit of profit can go back into more stock, which then we can sell more online. I've been focusing on the funnels. So how are we going to sell them? So what are the funnels? What are the processes? We got a sale through YouTube. I'll post a link on that. Brilliant. So what that's allowed me to do is think about it in a way that's like, how can I not tie up a lot of cash in stock, but also keep it functioning very effective, so that I can then go live, do the selling, keep the store active, and then also push towards how can I build the courier packs that I want to sell. What we're doing now is we're affiliating a lot of the products, partnering up with good products and good people, i.e. we do workwear, so we've got a partnership going with them. We're going to partner up with a few other people as well that's going to drop ship the products so that I don't have to store them. I can then sell through them because they've seen what I've done. They've seen what I'm doing on LinkedIn, on socials, so they can basically store the products, stock the products, organise the products. I'll just sell it for them and we'll share a profit. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. What we're changing in stock, what I'm going to always hold in stock that I can sell on live, which we are updating from December. I'll be going live on YouTube, whatnot, and TikTok probably to start with. And then we'll be adding Instagram, so Meta, we'll be adding Meta and Twitch added on. Now we've got the camera working, fully working, because the GoPro wasn't working. With the products I'm always having in stock is going to be the black t-shirts, because they're good sellers. I think I've only got 3 of them left. Yeah, 3 left. I've got 2 left, and I've got 2 left. So yeah, great sellers, just keeps it ticking over. I'm more than happy to keep the merch going. And then we're gonna have jumpers. So I've got 2 more mediums that I'm going to give away, jumpers that are coming. So these jumpers, I'm going to get a little bit of better version for sellable versions. But yeah, these are going to go out to people. We're going to alter the material, put the material as the white material there, and then put the orange as material there. And then we're going to get these sold, keep this merch going and get it out there. Just get as much merch as we can. Keep it cost effective, affordable, bundle packages. So if you buy ratchet straps and you buy merch, beautiful. We're also getting little pockets of merchandise as well, so that's going to start arriving. We're going to get pens, pencils, pads, pod books. Yeah, we're getting all sorts of random little bits, flasks, cups, everything. That's quite exciting, that one. As you can see here, we've got the high visors. Beautiful. So we're going to do PPE packs, which is the gloves, high vis, hard hats, every single type of product that is material. So anything that's like this, you can have it in 3 forms. We'll be able to do it. The partnerships I've created now over the last month, you'll be able to have it branded in your own branding, non-branded, so absolutely plain, HAF merch. So if you want to support HAF, all good to go. That's what we're doing. Yeah, the one thing that I learned over the last 3 months mainly is I've put a lot of focus onto how do I process the work? So what's the sales funnels? Does Shopify work if I do this? Does Shopify work if I do that? Is impulse good? If I fulfill, so what people don't realize is that fulfilling this is a lot harder than moving multiple of them. So what I've realized is that there's no point in me doing that because this is not my full-time bag. That's in the future. What I want to do is focus on the easy stuff that I can move pretty quick, fulfill all the rest. Amazon FBA and TikToks. Well, Amazon FBA and Fulfilment by TikTok. It's been absolutely wicked. We've made a good amount of profit. We made that much profit on the first batch, changing the pricing, altering the bundles, moving the bundles, making it process more work. We've done far more that I was able to give away the white t-shirts. Like, we still made profit. And then that allows me to then buy some more. So using the money that's come back in, I'm buying some more stock. I'm just embracing it. I'm enjoying it. I'm really quite enjoying it. And going live, because of how much work I'm now doing in the evenings, I now go live on Wednesdays and Sundays. So Wednesday nights, Sundays, and then in between in the weeks, whenever I'm free, I go live. but the shop will always be running. Shop's always running on Whatnot. Shop's always running on in the background. But what I'm also doing is if we go live, I'm gonna put Easter eggs in there. You're gonna be able to find little bits, pockets in the video that will get you discounts on the shop. So if you watch the highlights, if you watch the big content, you'll be able to get discounts in the shop. Join the Discord, because the Discord is fire. We're building HAF KNECT. So now what's changing with HAF is we are now processing all compliance through WISE, W-I-S-E. And I'm just waiting for a demo call. There's another company as well that are interested. Drivers into WISE, so I'll know who's picking up, who's not picking up, insurance purposes, everything like that. And then what we can do is put that into the Discord and then create a network from there. Because we are heading to the 100 number. So we've got 100 people into the Discord. People are processing work, people are passing work to each other. And then with the compliance, I'm able to make it a lot safer. So it's good. It's very good. It's working exactly how I wanted it to. And that's then allowing me to then process, build up, ready for the launch of the crowdfund end of January. And then we'll launch the first crowdfund end of the first quarter. So March, we'll launch officially the first crowdfund. We'll do all the marketing, all the process, all the understanding, all the education from January to March. Boshka, let's go, let's go. And then HAF KNECT will be up and running. We are good to go. Things are moving well. Things are progressing. Every day is a school day. But like I kept saying, and I say it in the new video this week, being a courier for me is keeping the wheels turning. It's creating content. Shouldn't be watching me to make the most money as being a courier. Because if I were going to make the most money, what I'd do is I'd have bought a bigger van, I'd have bought a Luton, a curtain sider, or I bought a long wheelbase, and I'd have done grouping service. I'd have bought a small unit, probably a 40-foot container, and I'd done a grouping service where I offer people's pallets, and I'd have gone, right, every couple of weeks or every week I'm going to Newcastle on a Thursday. I'm going to Newcastle every Thursday, I'm going to Newcastle. Every Tuesday and Thursday I'm going up north. Monday and Wednesday I'm going south. And I just charged 4 or 5 loads, filled up my van, and then done the in-between bits just to fill up the days. And or the A to B stuff I'd have done, and I'd have freight forward that out. I'm not there to make the most money as being a courier. I make enough. It keeps the wheels turning. But yeah, just wanted to give an update, just so people are fully aware. If you want to make money in this game, it's not by being on the apps, and it's not by just being in the van, because that's very limited. That's my take on it, because every man and dog are becoming couriers. So you got to make sure, use your brain, use logic, use common sense. Over and out, people. Let's make this happen. Let's build the best network. Let's build the best network in the country. Let's go.